That's the new Trump scandal. This is a big one. Look at how long this New York Times article is. For those of you listening, you can listen to the papers shuffle. Very, very long. Long concealed records show Trump's chronic losses and years of tax avoidance. The Times obtained Donald Trump's tax information extending over more than 2 decades, revealing struggling properties, vast write-offs, an audit battle, and hundreds of millions in debt coming due. Okay. I'm going through all the pages. Gosh, man, it's so long. Oh my gosh. You know what word I can't find anywhere here? Illegal, unlawful, breaking the law. Can't find any of that here because the New York Times nowhere alleges that President Trump broke the law or did anything wrong. He avoided paying taxes. Tax avoidance is different than tax evasion. Tax evasion is illegal. Tax avoidance is what everybody does when they try to deduct as much as possible. As President Trump bragged about this very thing in 2016 when he said that paying the lowest tax rate possible makes him smart. And if he didn't do that, probably you wouldn't want him to be your president because he wouldn't have very good financial sense. He wouldn't have very good economic sense. This actually gets back to that YouTube comment I mentioned at the top of the show. They attack Trump for opposite reasons. They attack Trump for enriching himself in office and violating the emoluments clause and basically using the presidency as a way to line his pockets, right? That's what they've been talking about for years, whether it's by selling extra rooms at his hotels or whether it's by taking bribes from Russia, like Hunter Biden. The thing they were accusing him of that actually the Democrats themselves were doing. So that's what they attacked him for first. Now they're saying, oh, actually, he's broke. Actually, he hasn't been making any money. Actually, he's destitute. And so when he was rich and making a lot of money, that was why he was corrupt and we had to impeach him. And now that he's broke and he's not making any money, that's why he's corrupt and we have to impeach him. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Of course, President Trump is not broke. They've tried this on him for decades now. It shows you the financial and business illiteracy of many members of the media and the political class, which is they don't understand how this works. So hypothetically, Trump is denying that this thing is real at all, and we don't know. I mean, obviously, it was some corrupt person who gave the New York Times the tax records in the first place because they're not supposed to have access to that. But let's say, how could this theoretically work? Why would Trump pay a very, very low tax rate in 1 year instead of another year? Well, we already know from the Rachel Maddow show that he paid millions and millions of dollars in taxes. I think it was 15 years ago. He paid $38 million in taxes or something. Remember, that was my doppelganger Rachel Maddow's big reveal on her show. We have Trump's tax records from 2005, and he paid a ton of money in taxes. But so let's say he pays $38 million in taxes 1 year, and then on all of his businesses takes massive losses the next year. Our tax code doesn't make you just pay year by year by year by year. It allows you to write down some losses if you make them, so you don't have to pay money to the government on income that you don't have. Makes perfect sense. Beyond that, there are a lot of people now talking about how President Trump is a business idiot. He's broke. He's a total nincompoop. It is amazing to me how many people who have not spent the past 2 decades flying around in their own private 757s all around the world are now accusing President Trump of not having any business acumen. It's amazing to me. It's amazing to me how many people who haven't been regularly living the high life, penthouses in New York, properties all over the world, dating supermodels, are accusing President Trump of not knowing how to handle his money. I hope you enjoyed that short segment from the Michael Knowles Show. Be sure to check out the full episode linked in the description or download the podcast wherever you listen to podcasts.